The topic of discussion for this video is company strike-off process or company strike-off guide. Agenda for this presentation is what is a strike-off process, what are the preconditions that must be satisfied before strike-off process can be started, what are the documents required for strike-off, what steps ACRA will take once the strike-off application has been filed, and why this process takes so long, almost 5 months. So let's begin. If you have incorporated a Singapore company and if it is not going as per your expectations, let's say that it is more or less dormant and is not active, then in that case it does not make sense to keep the company live, as you will keep on incurring expenses and you will also have to comply with the government regulations regarding filing, which is an additional burden. In that case, you can decide to close the company, and when it comes to closing the company, there are two options or two ways. One of them is strike off. So this option can be exercised only when the company is solvent. Solvent means when the company does not have any external debt or it can pay all its outstanding debts and liabilities. Or the other option is winding up, that is when the company is insolvent and cannot pay all its debts. In that case, a liquidator may need to be appointed. So these are the two options, and in this presentation we are talking about the first option, that is striking off of the company. Strike off is a simpler and more straightforward process. So let's first have a look at the preconditions for striking off. So by preconditions I mean what conditions company must satisfy. So the first one is that company should not have any external debts or any liabilities which are yet to be satisfied. The second condition is that company must have disposed all of its assets. So this can be your computers, IT systems, plant and machinery, maybe even fixed asset, or even investment in some other companies. So company should not have any asset. It should have cancelled all government registrations like CPF, GST, maybe customs registration, and any other licenses it might have held. All those should be cancelled. There should not be any legal proceedings against the company in any of the court anywhere. Majority of the directors should give the consent to strike off. The bank account of the company must have been closed, and company has in general ceased the business. So basically the requirement overall indicates that the company should be totally inactive with no asset, no liabilities, no registrations. And only when all these conditions are satisfied, application for strike off can be lodged. So what are the documents required for filing of application for strike off? So if your company satisfies all the preconditions, then you need to obtain the confirmation of strike off from all the directors, and we generally recommend obtaining it from all the shareholders also, especially if the shareholders are different than the directors, and this you should keep it for your record. So subsequently there should not be any confusion as to whether shareholders were agreeable or not. The next thing that you will need is a Form C waiver to indicate IRAS that the company is going to be strike off and it does not have any income and will not be filing the Form C. A solvency declaration by the directors and a zeroized balance sheet. So this zeroized balance sheet will confirm that company does not have any assets or liabilities on its books of accounts. Once all these documents are received, the application for strike off can be lodged into the ACRA system. Once it reaches to ACRA, the officers from ACRA will check the application, and if everything is found in order, then the application will be approved for processing. So what next happens after ACRA has approved the application is as follows. ACRA will then publish the name of the company in the first official gazette. So it is a gazetted list in which your company name will appear, and ACRA will declare that the officers of this company intend to close this company. If any member of the public has any objection against striking off, they should lodge it with ACRA. After the name has been published in first official gazette, after 60 days, it will be again published in final gazette notification. So this is the second time name is getting published in official gazette by way of a final notification. And if after that, if either after the first official gazette or after the final gazette notification, no objection is received, that company will be striked off 30 days after the final gazette notification. So this is the process that ACRA follows. So one question we sometimes get, people ask us why it takes so long, why it takes 5 months timeline, and what is the purpose of this gazette notification. So the process, if I plot on a timeline, looks like this. Let's suppose that you file the application for strike off in month 1, then most probably the first gazette notification will be published in month 2. 60 days after this first gazette notification, the name of the company will be again published in final gazette notification. So this is going to happen sometime in month 4. And then 30 days after the final gazette notification, the company will get striked off. So this is the 5 months timeline for the closure of the company. So as you notice, compared to incorporating a company, which can possibly be done within 1 or 2 days, the closure of company takes long time. And if you are using any corporate secretarial firm to provide nominee, director, secretary and address, most probably you will have to pay their charges till the closure of the company. So what is the purpose of these official gazette notifications? So you see, basically company has declared that it intends to close down the operations, and directors of the company have said that there are no outstanding liabilities or dues to anybody. However, it is the obligation on government agencies to ensure that public is notified, and if any member of the public is having any claim against this company, then they should get a fair opportunity to raise their objection. So when the name of the company is published in these gazettes, members of the public in Singapore are expected to check these gazettes and lodge the objection in case they have any outstanding dues from those companies. So these gazettes are available online. I will show you in a minute where to find this. So this is basically the purpose of gazette notification. In case you have any dues and company is going for strike off, you can lodge the objection, and it is an opportunity for anybody to file this objection. So while in Google, search for ACRA First Gazette and put the month, May 2020, let's say, I am putting here, and you will find the first gazette published here on the ACRA website. So if I now download or open this first gazette, names of all the companies who are going to be closed appear over here. There are even ways for you to put an alert in ACRA system against a specific company. So in case they file for the strike off, you will get an email alert stating that the company has filed for strike off application. So what happens when somebody files an objection? So let's suppose you have filed strike off of your company and it is in the process. The name has been published in first official gazette, and now somebody filed the objection. In that circumstances, ACRA will notify with the contact details of the person that such a person has filed for objection, and the strike off process gets temporarily suspended. It doesn't get cancelled. It is suspended for a period of 60 days, and ACRA gives you opportunity to settle the matter with this person. And if you settle the matter with this person in the given time limit, and if that person withdraws the objection from the ACRA system, then the strike off process will continue. If it does not withdraw the objection, then obviously after 60 days the strike off process will get cancelled, and you will have to either file a new strike off, to which again that person can object, or you can go for winding up. So in summary, strike off is a simpler process to close a company. However, it can be used only by the solvent companies. Majority of the small and medium companies in Singapore will use this option for the closure.
Thank you for watching this video. This video was brought to you by Epica Consulting Singapore. Subscribe to our channel today to get notified when new videos are posted.